want you to understand just how painful it is to watch someone with incredible potential waste it. I'm sure that you can think of somebody specifically that comes to mind when I say this. Somebody that could be so much more than they are right now, but they just choose not to put the work in. Now I want you to shift your perspective and realize that someone is looking at you that way right now, in this very moment. They know more than you. They've done more than you. They're smarter than you. They're faster than you. They're better than you. And they look at you and they see what you could be, which is this much better version of yourself. Action breeds motivation. What this means is that you need to act first, not the other way around. You see, most people sit around waiting for motivation. Oh, I'm going to do that later because I'm not motivated right now. When are you going to realize that doing the actual work is what brings the motivation?
God thinks you're ready. I think you're ready. You know you're ready to get rich. There's no shortage of money out there. There's no shortage of supercars. There's a shortage of people that can pull it off. You are 1 in 8 billion, and the chances of you being born are in the trillions. God did not put you on this earth for you to not make it work. There's no shortage of money. There's no shortage of success to go around. There's a shortage of people like you.
Everything that you're doing is either moving you toward the things that you want to accomplish in life, the person you want to be, the wealth you want to accumulate, or it's moving you away. Everything counts. The law of accumulation says that everything counts.
Quitting is a habit. If you quit the first time you run into difficulties, you'll always quit when the going gets rough. You will, in effect, establish a pattern for failure rather than a pattern for success.
You see, the way that you become unstoppable is by refusing to stop. It's not a quality that you develop in a week or a month, or by reading or listening to something inspiring. It's a habit of mind and character that you develop by practicing the quality of persistence over and over in every circumstance until it locks in and becomes a permanent part of your character.
And the question is, why is it that some people are more successful than others? One of the things I say is, nothing will make you better than to see somebody who's dumber than you, who's doing better than you. And you say, how can this idiot be doing so well? And I began asking this question. In selling, I began asking, why is it that some salespeople are more successful than others? Because I went to the best salespeople and I said, how come you're so successful? And they told me what they were doing, and I did it. And I made more sales. I asked managers, how do you manage in a business like this? How do you organize it? And they told me, and I did it. And so one of the greatest success principles that you'll ever find is learn from the experts. Learn from the people who are already demonstrating the results that you want to get. Read their books, listen to their programs, attend their courses, learn them, and ask them. And they will always tell you. And you can save yourself years of hard work.
Everything counts. Everything that you do counts. The biggest mistake that people make is they think that only what they want to count counts. No. When you read a book, when you listen to an audio program, when you go to a course, when you go to bed early and get up early and you work, it all counts. And it's all going on the plus side of your ledger. But when you watch television, waste time, hang out, fool around, and so on, all of that counts as well. And it's going on the negative side of your ledger. A person who has a great life by the law of accumulation is a person who's accumulated far more credits, more pluses on the credit side than debits on the debit side. And here's an important point. If what you are doing is not moving you towards your goals, then it's probably moving you away from your goals. Nothing is neutral. Everything that you're doing is either moving you toward the things that you want to accomplish in life, the person you want to be, the wealth you want to accumulate, or it's moving you away. Everything counts. The law of accumulation says that everything counts.
Watch how differently people start to treat you when you start paying more attention to the way that you look, to the way that you dress, and the way that you carry yourself. It is life-changing. Treat yourself with the same respect that you would treat someone else. Become better, not just for yourself, but for those around you. You have to remember that it's just you and God a lot of the time. Like, you and God are the only two people who truly understand what you are going through. He understands every temptation because he's been tempted in the same way. He had a physical body. He came down and was tempted with every single thing you can possibly imagine. And yet he still conquered it. He conquered that desire. So turn to him when life gets difficult, when life gets tiring, when you feel depressed, when you feel like nobody else understands what you're going through. Turn to God and understand that you are not alone on this path. Let people think that you're a terrible person. Get comfortable with that. It's okay. Stop being the nice guy. Stop walking on eggshells. Start to upset people. Get people uncomfortable. I want you to be confrontational. I want you to learn what it feels like to walk into a room and have people be a little bit fearful of you because you're a powerful person, because you're somebody with influence, you're somebody with status, you're somebody with power. You are a part of a select few that understands that your actions can completely change your reality. Most people are enveloped in the victim mindset. They don't even understand this. So let's focus on grabbing that version of you that you know exists and pulling him out of the ground, resurrecting that version of yourself in order to get him to actually exist. You're gonna disappoint a lot of people when you become a man. When you become truly independent, you disappoint people. And get ready to disappoint the women in your life. Because at the end of the day, you are going to have to do things as a man that they are never going to truly understand. And you have to be prepared to do the hard thing in order to keep your family healthy, in order to keep food on the table, in order to keep society moving forward. The one thing that can save the men of this generation is fear of God. Because when you fear God, you do not fear man. You do not fear offending people. You do not fear being confrontational. You do not fear making the hard choice, carrying your cross. That's what you're called to do. That's what it means to go inwards, not to the side.